Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again with the best Snowstorm Challenge deck in Clash Royale. Snowstorm Challenge has this little warmth spell that heats up your stuff for 1 elixir. Your stuff gets frozen after a few seconds. And if you're running bait cards or a bait deck, you don't necessarily have to worry about that because if the skeleton barrel pops in the tower, it's not really going to get frozen. It's going to do a lot of damage to the tower. And if the opponent drops, warm spells on a lot of stuff and accumulates a lot of stuff, you can either use the wizard ability, you can use rocket. You can also drop the hero ice golem right in the same side as them and then just click the ability to melt everything, freeze their stuff, and get extra value. Most importantly, we're just going to be spamming the arena with skeleton barrels and dark goblins and goblin gangs and making sure that, we're moving really quickly with our cards and we're having cheap bait cards, so it's not really worth dropping the warmth spell just because our cards are going to be dying so fast, and hopefully we're going to be forcing out responses and forcing the opponent to drop small spells that they don't want to be doing. Also, because log bait is so strong in this challenge, I think that most people are going to not really be ready for that because a lot of people just play like Elixir Golem or beatdown pushes, so the Rocket's going to be really nice if we don't win with the Wizard and the Ice Golem. Also, another thing is, since the Warmth spell is adding up a extra spot in your deck, compared with you, regular decks that you're able to build your entire deck yourself, we now have, the Ice Golem and the Wizard and the Warmth spell. So it's 3 deck slots. That means that there's less small spells. So log bait's just going to be a lot better than it typically would be. Anyway, yeah, hopefully you can get some good games. I meant to go and copy the deck here. Sorry about that, guys. We'll go to the challenge real quick, and we'll show you guys what's up. Of course, every single deck that I play, I test and I make sure it works. And I have not lost a game with this deck yet, so I think it's really good. It's kind of a reiteration of the deck that I built last time, so we're trying to make sure that the decks for the challenges are super, super strong. No matter what you're doing, no matter what your skill level is, you should be able to win with this. Fun, especially because you have Rocket, and it enables you to kill Elixir Golems or any big pushes that the opponent might drop. So I might warm spell with the Wizard. It's kind of okay if I do or don't. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to go for the Ice Golem here. Have the Wizard do its thing. I'm going to wait for his stuff to freeze, and then I'm going to go and click the ability, hopefully. Yeah, we're going to go and, I don't know. I guess I didn't click the ability. It's not necessarily worth it all the time. I'm going to throw more Skeleton Barrels on the other side. I could rocket on top of the Wizard. I think that hits. I might be wrong. Oh my gosh, I think I fumbled. That's a huge mistake. That's a huge, 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 huge mistake. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes I don't play the absolute best, but it is what it is. You don't have to play perfectly in these challenges. That's one of the good things, is like you don't actually have to be like super giga good at the game to win these challenges against casual players. If you have a good deck, even if you mess up, even if you miss rockets like I just did, I think I will win this game. So I'm going to rocket here. I think the Wizard just straight dies, so that's not that big of a deal, and I might hit the Firecracker. So hey guys, we ended up redeeming ourselves with a rocket there. Very cool stuff. Obviously want to just chuck Goblin Gangs at him. You could replace Rocket for a Goblin Barrel if you're really unconfident with... if you're not very confident with Rocket whatsoever, you could put a Goblin Barrel in since it gets directly on the tower. So it's just another real way of getting value and not using the Warmth spell. Believe it or not, like I just don't want to drop the Warmth spell much at all, if ever. So kind of funny to think about, but that's just the way that I'm going to be playing. I'm going to click the ability here. So then the Ice Golem is going to freeze our opponent's stuff. We're going to guarantee get him to go in for a Wizard. Then we're going to go in for the Goblin Gang after. So genuinely, I think just the way to win this is not really dropping... as many warm spells as you would expect. Like, I just don't really care. And we're going to throw more stuff at him. So we're going to go for our Dark Goblin Ice Golem, throw down our Skeleton Barrel. Probably going to Warmth spell now since we have a lot of stuff accumulating. Might as well since we have 2 Wizards. And the Dark Goblin's going to lock on that tower, so that's a lot of damage. This guy is not ready for that even remotely. Yeah, he just lost his Executioner too, so we can go Wizard on Wizard action. Drop our Goblin Gang here just to go and pull his mini pack up a little bit. Then we're going to Skeleton Barrel and cheese him. Because people do not have that many small spells, because if you look at their deck, they're all operating under the assumption that, people aren't going to be playing log bait. People are just going to be thinking that their beatdown decks are going to be the best in the game, and not really the case. We could Warmth spell here just to keep our Wizard a little bit healthier, and then win that interaction with maybe an ability. We'll see. I rarely like going in for the Wizard ability. I just think it's kind of mid, but there are specific situations that it makes sense. Anyway, we could rocket and finish off the tower pretty soon. We just need a little bit more damage, and I think we'll get it soon. So we go for our Dark Goblin here, and then Goblin Gang as well, and then maybe chuck like a rocket on his tower in the right side. Oh, wait, lost the tower anyway. Sick. Nope, I guess we won the game. But despite missing a rocket, it was actually just way too easy. And that's the type of decks that I try to build for you guys, because not everyone has played every single type of deck to the highest level. Like a lot of you guys maybe haven't played log bait, or maybe you're not a fan of log bait. It doesn't really matter as long as you're playing this deck it should pretty much play itself. You're spamming skeleton barrels at the bridge, and coincidentally enough, defending with your dark goblins from a ranged distance. You want to drop your dark goblin into your opponent. You want to really like be doing operating in the other side. That's a little bit better. All right, so we will do a slightly higher skill play here, potentially. If I can go for a dark goblin and then a king tower activation with an ice spirit, but yeah, this isn't like extremely necessary. All right, well, that's interesting. I guess we aren't even going to have to do that. It's weird. Click the Ice Golem ability because he's probably going to go in for a Warmth spell. Anyway, yeah, I guess no King Tower activation against Mega Knight. Mega Knight's too slow. Mega Knight doesn't have the moves. All right, so we're going to go Goblin Gang here probably. Yeah, there's the deck that I expected. I thought we would play against a lot of Elixir Golem players. Genuinely, like, this is what I thought the entire thing would be comprised of, to be honest. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a Warmth spell. We're going to go in for our Wizard ability. And then we're also going to go in for another Wizard. So we have double Wizards up in here. And I think I can get an Ice Golem down too. But if we're keeping up the pressure, the opponent can't like support his Elixir Golem because he has to defend against Goblin Gang. And that's the reason that this deck is so damn good. A lot of people in this type of mode expect the Warmth spell and big pushes to make sense, but in reality, it just costs too much Elixir. Like, you're dropping the Wizard, you're dropping the Warmth spell, you're dropping a lot of stuff when your cards are slow. If your cards are slow, you're just not getting the value that you typically would. Like, I'd rather just not drop Warmth spells at all. Like, I guess in this specific case, when I have 3 Dark Goblins, I'll drop it, but dude, you're going to have to Warmth spell that Mega Knight. We're freezing it, we're delaying it with an Ice Golem, and the Dark Goblins are just giving us more value. We're consistently dropping more units in the arena. These cards just are giving us better trades since we don't have to worry about, you know, I guess, thawing them. So we'll go Ice Golem here just to guarantee that we can stop his stuff. We'll also pop the ability. I kind of want to 3-crown him just to get this challenge over as quick as I can, so we'll see if I can do that really quick. Go Wizard, Goblin Gang, and then Skeleton Barrel. See how cheesy this is. I can rocket left side anyway, so I'm not really that scared. Stacks up a lot of stuff, I will rocket it. Anyway, I think I'll just go Ice Golem. I think it's better. I'm gonna freeze all this stuff for a while, and then I can go for Wizard plus Ice Spirit. Also click the ability. Could be good. No, that's gonna take my tower for sure. Oh, it missed! How the hell did it miss that? That's crazy. Alright, we take those. They'll definitely have to poison me, so just keep going in. Throw down a rocket on the Wizard. The Wizard stays there, that is. I don't know if it does. I think it moves out of the way. That actually moves pretty fast. That kind of sucked. No! Don't take my tower! Yeah, it's going to be close. It's fine. I should have tried to 3-crown this guy. It was a little bit disrespectful, I guess, but it is what it is. I'll just use the Ice Golem ability. Go Goblin Gang on this. Definitely want to go for the Wizard ability as well, soon-ish. Not like the most important thing in the game, but it is important enough to drop. Even if he goes in for that. Ooh, wait, this is terrible. I might have lost. I kind of cooked myself. I dropped too much Elixir. Yeah, so I guess don't try to 3-crown people when you're running log bait decks. We lived and learned that interaction. That was not the best play of all time. It is totally fine to lose games whenever you suck and do that, but damn, that was not smart. So that was a Giga Throw. That was a Giga Throw. We'll win the rest of the games without any losses, guys. I'll actually dial in and I'll play well. Sometimes we don't play perfect, but we'll win every single game after that. Kind of funny. That is kind of funny that happened. It'd be what it be. So I guess we learned a lesson. Don't try to 3-crown people with log bait cards. And they have Mega Knight and Wizard. It is fine, though. I think for the rest of the games, if I don't lose a single game, we should just go 10-0. Overconfidence? Yeah, I'm also a little bit sick right now, man. So, you know, sometimes I expect to be able to get good interactions, and I'm like, oh, I can do this. And I tried to rush it, you know. It is what it is. Definitely a little bit of aggression. Yeah, Evo aggression for sure, for sure. At the same time, guys, we won't lose any more games, so I'll just focus for the rest of the time. Wasn't really that dialed in the last game, and I dropped everything into a Mega Knight. Kind of forgot that he had that, to be honest. Yeah, there's the Elixir Golem that we expected, so we're just going to Wizard into that. That's totally fine. I can go and spam Skeleton Barrels on the other side as much as I want. We should be good with that. Our Wizard wins that interaction pretty hard. And then the Ice Golem's weird. I mean, I don't think that does anything for even remotely. I can go in for this on the same side, go Goblin Gang, and then even Warm Spell if I really wanted to. I meant to click the Wizard ability. I literally clicked the wrong thing. It shouldn't matter, though. We're just going to get a Wizard down and we're chill. The mini package should die, and then all of his other stuff is gone, too. Without Hero Mini Pack, though, like, you don't really have to worry about too many heroes being scary. Like, the Hero Wizard is the only thing in the deck that people could be playing, so, like, The Hero Ice Golem is going to be a win condition, you know? Totally fine. Just not miss a rocket here. I think we're good. I think we kill that, so we're chill. We can go drop our Goblin Gang as well. If he stacks up a lot of stuff, we should be able to go in for a Wizard and then go Skeleton Barrel simultaneously. With an Ice Spirit, we're going to be good. We won't take any real damage. I can also go Ice Golem because he has to poison and drop arrows to kill the Wizard. Too much Elixir. We go Dark Goblin on the other side, so he'll probably have to arrows this. We'll see. I'd have expected him to arrows this. He doesn't want arrows. That's weird. Okay, he's just not arrowsing. We'll take it, I guess. I'll go more spell, I guess. See what we can do here. Maybe go for a Dark Goblin, Ice Spirit. We should also go Ice Golem, to be honest. When you go Ice Golem state side, it just, like, prevents them from screwing you over. Which is a really, really nice thing. It just blocks everything for a while. I giga love that. Alright, yeah, we're chill. We're doing pretty well here. We chuck some rockets at him soon. I really like our spot, to be honest. If we're able to apply more pressure, that is. The arrows. Kind of annoying. I'll go Dark Goblin on this, and then I'll just throw more Skeleton Barrels, I think. Because if he doesn't have anything besides poison, I should just be able to give him to rocket range right now. Hopefully. Optimistically, that's what we're going for. I want to get him to rocket range, to be honest. That's all. A little bit easy. A little bit cheesy. Also, we can just chuck 2 rockets at him and say screw it. I don't really care at this point. This game's ours. Go Ice Golem same side because he has to go for his spam into that, and then we'll get back to rocket in time. So I clicked the Ice Golem there in case he wanted to go for Elixir Golem because I would click the ability and then I would rocket. But I didn't even have to. Let's go. Next game. Next game. No shade, of course. It's all good, man. I didn't play well in that game that I lost against Mega Knight, but it happens. A lot of people spam into Elixir Golems when they shouldn't, or Mega Knight specifically. I think Mega Knight is the card that we hate the most, like all in into. Okay, this guy's playing Logbait as well. I think Logbait's super, super strong. This is the deck that I built last time, I think. Very similar to the deck I built last time. I think Rocket is kind of necessary, though, in case opponents stack up too much stuff. Alright, we're going to go for the Goblin Gang here, and he'll lose the Princess for sure. A lot of Elixir wasted. So our Wizard on Wizard action will be fine. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I did not expect him to go for the Princess Warmth. Fine, though. Not like it matters. Goblin Barrel is a really goated win condition because it gets directly on tower just like Skeleton Barrel. Goblin Barrel again over Rocket might make more sense at higher levels of gameplay. Alright, so I'll just do this. Ice Golem into this probably. Yeah, this is totally fine. I'm okay with this. Especially if we can just, like, snipe his princesses. Oh, the wizard's gone, basically. That's crazy that he would do that. Might lose the princesses, too. Not quite. Yeah, not quite, not quite. I guess stacking up princesses is pretty goated. If you're able to, like, heal them up. This guy's really good. What the hell? Alright, the princess does get 2-shot, though, so that's good. Let's warp this, I guess. The ability. Aw, dude. Yeah, he got a way better trade than me. We'll see what we can do here. Obviously, like, I need to be able to kill these princesses. It's not easy at all. I probably want to go Goblin Gang soonish on the princess. I can't click the ability. It just doesn't make sense. Warp Spell might have made sense there, honestly. I'm going to try to get to a Skeleton Barrel so the wizard locks onto that instead. Yeah, the Goblin Barrel just gets guaranteed damage because I don't have a small spell. Kind of rough. Alright, so we're going to go Goblin Gang on the princess, ideally. Or Dark Goblin outranges, which is huge. No point in clicking the ability. It just dies. Wizard wins that, though. Yeah, if we're playing Logbait versus Logbait, I really want to not have Rocket. I bet you I can get away without Rocket, honestly. I bet I can just run Goblin Barrel instead of Rocket. I think I'll make that adjustment if we're playing against other Logbait players. Like, this guy's actually good. I did not expect to play against really good players in casual challenges ever. Just did not cross my mind that that would happen. This is pretty much impossible for us to counter. We'll see if we can still finesse it. There's still a chance. Not over till it's actually over. Dark Goblin needs to get 2 shots on the princess. I don't know if it's going to happen. It does. Very nice. Skeleton Barrel's going to put in some work. Alright, we can do this. I meant to click the ability. I didn't. And the Ice Golem ability, that is. Words are tough. Games are harder. I can't kill that princess at all. Brutal. Alright, so he's going to go Goblin Barrel again. So I kind of have to get ready for that with the Goblin Gang. Oh, he's got Rocket. Yeah, I'm cooked. I guess Skeleton Barrel is like just a really good card. But Goblin Barrel is really annoying because it gets on the tower. I would have been chucking Goblin Barrels at him a lot more. I'm going to splash damage with princesses and other stuff. We'll make a slight adjustment. We'll put in that version. I think I can defend without a building in 2 Elixir Gold decks, honestly. If I play against this, there's no way to win that. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. We'll win every single game after this one, guys. GG. Oh, I wish we won that. That has to be the worst matchup that we could have gotten for this deck. All right, no Rocket needed. We can just run double Goblin Barrel and Skeleton Barrel. A little bit more risky to do this, but hey, man, I don't want to get that matchup ever again. And I'll just play really well against Mega Knight players, and it won't matter. So we're going to take the dubs. I'll go Skeleton Barrel at the start. We have Goblin Barrel as well. We want to have 2 win conditions that immediately get on tower. I think we're just going to be playing very defensively with our Dark Goblins and our Wizards. Graveyard's not a bad option, honestly. The Graveyard Skeletons will get onto the tower, but it's not the best either because I still have the entire duration of the Dark Goblin staying alive after, so it is interesting. Poison is super aggressive. I don't think that's a good decision. We're going to chuck a lot of stuff at him. He'll probably take a bunch of damage. If he goes for a Berserker, that thing will get frozen, hopefully, before the Skeleton Barrel pops. Or around when the Skeleton Barrel pops. We get a lot more damage. Okay, not really frozen when we wanted it to, but whatever. Early Dark Goblin is fine. He's not going to hit that. You guys can. Yeah, we're chill. And he goes in for a bad poison, too. Yeah, I think we just win the game. This is kind of what I expected the games to look like, to be honest. Maybe I shouldn't have ever had Rocket. Maybe the Rocket was always a misstep. You never know. I do like dropping Ice Golems, though. It's just such a goated card. Ice Golem is so good on this freeze value because it literally stops their opponent's units from moving. And then they're going to get hit with the freeze afterward anyway, so it's kind of hilarious. Oh, that sucks. That actually sucks. I have to go for the ability. Jeez, I have to warmth this if I don't want to die. I guess Graveyard's good too. I mean, Graveyard's not a bad option. It's just not as good, I would say. It does require you to... Well, I guess with the Wizard and the Ice Golem, it makes sense. It's not a bad option. If you just defend the entire time. Throw it down. But... Go Goblin Gang here and cheese him a little bit. I want to be a cheesy, cheeky lad. These skeletons are so annoying, man. Dude. Diabolical that you're able to do that. Yeah, the Berserker at the bridge with that was insane. I wasn't ready for that at all. Alright, so he's just going to send more graveyards and just be nonchalant with it, I guess. He loses the mini packet. He loses all of his stuff. I think we just go Ice Golem with our Goblin Barrel, too. What? I'm going to freeze here just for extra damage. Oh, it didn't work. It's unfortunate. Fine. I guess we still have Wizard, right? And we have Goblin Gang that we drop in the back. I don't even have to drop Goblin Gang yet. What are we doing? Yeah, no, we're chill. We're chill. We're chill. Mini packet dies. We're going to go for Skeleton Barrel here. No, our deck is fine. Our deck is fine. This is great. I don't think I have to worry about Elixir Golem since we have Wizard Evolution, right? Wizard Evolution with Ice Golem Evolution. We just have so many ways of stopping pushes that I guess it's a little bit limiting to do that when you play against other log bait players. If someone's actually running a log bait deck, probably just better to have double Goblin Barrel and Skeleton Barrel because I'll have more damage. We faced again last week. Do you remember? Yeah, I do, dude. I do. That was pretty crazy. I was kind of pissed. I was like, why am I losing to Valkyrie plus Prince again? Valkyrie, Prince, Sparky. You're so good, dude. I don't know how you do that. Thanks for the deck. Yeah, I would recommend this version of the deck. I was winning a lot with the other one, but I mean, ultimately, I think this is the best version. I was talking about using Skeleton Barrel plus Goblin Barrel at the start. I didn't really know if Goblin Barrel was like necessary, but yeah, it makes the deck a little bit easier to pilot too, I guess. I wanted to use Rocket because I thought there would be a lot more Elixir Golem players, since that's what I was playing against originally. And it's just very easy to beat Elixir Golem when you have Rocket, but there aren't as many Elixir Golem players as I thought. So yeah, just focus on your offense as much as possible, and then defend minimally. Because the more units that you drop that are frozen, the more units you have to spend healing on, or the fire thing on. It's better to not. Better to just not do that. Rather just chuck win conditions at the opponent as much as I can. And if he logs that and kills the Dark Goblin, I mean, sure, be my guest. You like just take a terrible trade then. Yeah, this is really, really good. This is a really, 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 really good version of the deck. I'm glad that we ended up changing it and making it better. I don't think that there is much that we could have done in a different direction. Goblin Barrel is so much better than Skeleton Barrel as a win condition, so I messed that one up. Should have ran Goblin Barrel the entire time. I should have stayed true to the roots that I was running Goblin Barrel originally. I kind of just decided not to anymore. I was like, oh. Kind of mid on my end. Great warmth, though. That was huge. We were able to hit everything. So we'll go Skeleton Barrel, and we'll chuck another Goblin Barrel. I should win this one. Yeah, guys, we have motion now. We have motion now. We're just going to win every game. That's good. I really like winning every game that we play. It's kind of sad when we lost like 2 games. I was like, what the hell? Especially when I threw one of them. Oh, not great, not great. One of the games was matchup oriented. The other one against the Mega Knight was just a giga throw. But we're good. Thoughts on the meta being worse than P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant? I think the meta's fine, man, comparatively. P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant was really, really bad for the game. I hated P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant. I also hated a lot of metas more than this. So this meta is not as bad. Not near as bad. Obviously, Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. needs a massive nerf, but that's one card, man. One card that's really, really bad for the game. A lot of other stuff that was, like, unfortunate for Clash Royale for a while. They did nerf Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. a little bit, so it's, like, slightly better for the game than it was before. Anyway, Goblin Barrel is so OP. Like, it's actually just straight up unfair in this challenge. So my bad, guys. My bad for not putting the Goblin Barrel in at the start. I'm sorry about that, guys. At least we adopted and learned. We learned. We learned. We learned. Alright, we're going to chuck a Goblin Barrel here, go for a Wizard, and then also go for a Goblin Gang. I should be able to take both towers. That's wraps, boys! That's wraps. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, I am way lower in energy today because I am sick. I am a little bit sick right now, guys. Hopefully, I recover quickly. Just trying to get the challenge out for you guys. I wasn't able to stream it later in the night because I was honestly not feeling great, so I just wanted to go to bed. Yeah, we're chilling. Let's go, let's go. Death by High School. I know, I know. Anyway, we're going to win every single game now. 6 in a row. Easy. Light work. Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Graveyard being everywhere is killing me. Yeah, Graveyard's really good. The skeleton spawn is insanely quick. Yeah, everyone's playing Goblin Barrel in this challenge. Goblin Barrel's so good. I did make Goblin Barrel in my last deck. I just didn't want to do the exact same thing as I did before, you know? I try to switch it up and do different decks. Instead of just showing the same thing over and over and over again. Magic Archer should just, like, freeze and die. If he really Ice Golems on that as defense, it's, like, not going to work, so we'll just take our free damage, I guess. I could just straight freeze on his Ice Golem counters. I don't know if that's, like, great or anything, but did it. Oh, that's so annoying. That's actually so annoying. Magic Archer is goated in this. Magic Archer is super good. Forgot how good Magic Archer is as a card. Like, if you can get value with it, Magic Archer is just so much damage to towers now. Great Goblin Barrel. We'll just chuck more stuff at him. Nice Golem here. The gang after. Dark Goblin off on the side. Goblin Barrel again. So even though he's done a lot of damage to our tower, we've done more damage in aggregate. We've done more damage on both sides. And I'll definitely take out his left tower, so I can't complain. We're doing pretty freaking phenomenal right now. I don't have to do anything. That's good. Go. Throw another Goblin Barrel at him here. Maybe get Dark Goblin start to work on his other stuff on the other side. Oh, that's really annoying. I don't like how he just keeps saying well played, so I don't like this guy. I would love to beat him. Out of all the people we've played against today, I want to win this one the most. I'm not going to fib. And I also want to spam the 20-win emote on him after I win. Don't like him. All right, so do this. Go Goblin Barrel counter. We have a lot of stuff counter pushing. Holy hell. Honestly, I just win that interaction pretty hard, don't I? Goblin Barrel with Ice Golem and that click the ability. Well played, bro. Well played. Well played. I don't do this very often, but I don't like you. I'm not a fan. Also, I just misclicked the Skeleton Barrel by accident. Fine. Not like it really matters. Yeah, this is a wrap. This is a game. This is a W. I do like when casual players like BM very hard and they're like, "Oh, I'm destroying you." It's like, okay, bro. Let's calm down for a second. Let's calm down for a second. All right, so we'll take the dub. We actually got him to rage quit after he BM'd us with the well played every 5 seconds. So we got him. Let's go. Let's go. Where are you guys watching from? Your mom's house, India, baby. Uni. Oh, nice. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people that watch right now are in university or just got out of university. I think most people that are watching Clash Royale are over the age of like 22, I think. Just because the game is a lot older now. It used to be entirely different. Anyway, we're going to go for our Skeleton Barrel on the other side. He should be good. We should be golden. I'm glad that we're going to win this challenge without any more losses. It makes me happy to build the deck like in a better way. I really thought the Rocket was better, guys. I really thought the Rocket was better. Ice Golem is significantly better than Rocket in this deck. There's just too many cycle decks that people are playing. People understand the assignment. They understand how to play this challenge now. So, can't really mess with it as much. Unfortunately. Wow, he just cheesed himself. He just spent so much elixir and got nothing. And our wizard definitely gets a better interaction here. Honestly, I could Dark Goblin and cheese him. I'm going to do it. Fine. Kills his wizard or forces 1 elixir ability that he doesn't want to drop. Yeah, he does not want to drop that 1 elixir ability. That's good. Oh! Freeze the Ice Golem. Freeze the Ice Golem. Freeze the Ice Golem. Good. So good. So good. So good. Yeah, we win. It's one of those things where, like, if you're running a faster log-bait cycle deck, you just have such a big advantage. The Goblin Barrel makes such a big advantage, especially if you have Skeleton Barrel as well, because they don't have room for enough spells. No one's putting 3 spells in their deck. If they are, they're just going to, like, have such a clunky cycle that they lose. And they're not going to have as fast of a cycle as well, so I can go Goblin Barrel Ice Spirit here, and then Skeleton Barrel as well, and I think he just dies. Pretty sure he just loses. So much damage. I'll definitely take the tower here. You can go Goblin Gang on the Goblin Barrel every time, by the way. If you're fast enough, you don't take any damage. I was slow every single time, but it's also a skill issue right now. Just a little bit lethargic mentally. So, one of those things, like, if you are playing at a higher level, you should be able to full counter the Goblin Barrel with Goblin Gangs and not worry about it. It's, like, obviously optimal. White Spirit here. We're not going to take any damage. I'm not going to try to 3-crown this guy or do anything stupid. I want to guarantee the wins. The only game that I actually lost that I should have won that like wasn't the hard counter game was the one that I decided to 3-crown for literally no reason. So we'll take the dub. Hope you feel better. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. All right, we'll chuck a Goblin Barrel here, and then we'll also go for a Goblin Gang maybe. We'll see. I'm not gonna like super commit to this 3-crown, but you can't take 2 towers, so we're chill. Go up to Washington for the 49 gamers, mainly in Seattle. And up north, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, Seattle's pretty fun, man. Seattle's definitely a good spot to be in. The weather here is, like, not the best for the winter. It's, like, really, really, really rainy. But it does beat New England, where snowstorms are abundant. It's, like, really, really rough there. I'm from Australia, 3rd year at college. Hell yeah. Congrats on making it all the way up there, bro. College is not easy. College is not easy. All right, let's keep going. We got the banner. Stick. And we'll get the emote soon. I think we already have the emote on this account, but I did not have that Grimoire. All right, we need 4 more games. Pretty easy. Live chat turned into Tinder. I don't know about that one, big dog. I don't think it was Tinder. I think we're Tindering out here. All right, so Ice Golem in the back. Sure, that's fine. Oz Wizard. Same side. All right, this guy's cooked. He's lost the game. You can't send that amount of elixir. Also, if you drop it too late, like, it's all just gonna get frozen. Guy doesn't know what he's doing. That's really weird. Weird behavior. Unless he's trying to stack up stuff, which honestly isn't that scary. I think he might be trying to stack up stuff. Wouldn't put it past him. Alright, let's do this. Wizard probably just kills everything. Yeah. My wizard says 9 win, and then we're chill. Because the Dark Goblin's just going to float and find its way to the right side. I feel like Dark Goblin just kind of floats when it's moving. It moves so fast. Crazy. Nice. So that's actually visible. That's really good. So it went visible, and then it just straight up got frozen. Hilarious. Yeah, we can chuck dual lane pressure here and be totally fine with just an Ice Spirit on defense. I don't know why you would ever play Expo. That doesn't even make sense. It literally has load-in time. Hey, I don't understand. Yeah, we just take the W. I can't complain about a free win, so always going to use whatever we can to get faster dubs. Goblin Barrel is so good, guys. Goblin Barrel is so good. It's actually so unfair in this challenge. I forgot how good it was. I literally just was winning games with Skeleton Barrel, and I didn't realize how broken Goblin Barrel was until I lost against it. I had to adjust the deck as soon as I saw. So I'm really, really sorry if you guys got led astray from the first bit of the video. I try to test out decks beforehand, but I am just a little bit more sick today, so I think I would have tested for an hour or so before, but I only tested for 3 or 4 games. And I played this deck a lot before, but I played with Skeleton Barrel. I was like, oh, probably better if I take out the Skeleton Barrel, so I have more adaptability. It's not really better for adaptability. You have 2 broken heroes. You don't need it. Deck is perfectly fine as is. So yeah. I tried to make unnecessary changes is what I'm trying to say. I guess it can stack up a lot of annoying cards, but even if you stack up a lot of Royal Ghosts, I'm chill. I don't really care. It doesn't even matter, bro. It doesn't even matter. You stacked up a lot of ghosts, but it don't matter at all. We just go for the Hero Ice Golem ability and freeze it all. We're chill, we're chill, we're chill. We're vibing. We're good. We're golden. It's an easy W. GG, brother, man. I think, maybe if you're able to, accumulate 10 ghosts or something and then somehow spread them out, that could be cool. But, I don't know. It's like saving for a rainy day instead of taking out towers. It's not as reliable. Yo, Steven says, I hope you and everyone has a great weekend. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate you. Lots and lots of love, man. Lots and lots of love. I'm glad I stick to the live and didn't just jump in the game without Goblin Barrel. Yeah, I'm really, really sorry about that. I'll have a pinned comment. I'll have a pinned comment for anyone that's in the thing, because I definitely am going to get a lot of feedback where, Jake, why are you not running Goblin Barrel? I'm very, very sorry about that. Super, super sorry. I do not want to waste your guys' time. I should have thrown in Goblin Barrel in the deck. I should have tested a little more. Goblin Barrel is way better. I mean, obviously, Rocket here is nice. I think we're fine regardless. Could straight up be wrong. We'll see. I think we're going to be able to defend this. Should be able to, at least. The power of Hero Ice Golem. It's actually just broken. If you guys are unaware, I'm not really scared against Sparky decks and stuff like that just because of how broken Hero Ice Golem is. So, keep that in mind. If you think that, oh my god, there's literally no way to defend, there's no way to win, more often than not, you can defend with Hero Ice Golem. It's just a way better card than people expect or give credit for. I didn't need Rocket. That was my premise. I was like, I need Rocket for these Sparky decks. I don't actually need it. I just need to play well. Should be able to play well. I am good enough to defend this. I mean, it will take more skill for people that are not, acquainted with this type of deck, but you guys can also be good enough to defend this too. Every single one of you. Promise. Promise. Well, that kind of sucks. Sparky needs it, and it does. The downside is he's not running Elixir Golem. He's running actual straight up Golem, which is really, really bad for us, because that is a card that's scary, believe it or not. The actual golem is not very good for us at all. And the battle healer is that annoying. Alright. Hopefully we can just launch stuff at him and see how it goes. I should have clicked the ability. I suck. That was really, really bad. See how it goes. Oh, maybe it just kills the Sparky. Oh, that happens. Dude, freak. Ice through. Ice through. I threw for sure. You got 2 wizards down. I can't defend this anymore. Yeah, man. That sucks. But yeah, I fumbled the defense there. I actually should have won this one. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, guys. This is a little bit harder to defend. Obviously, I shouldn't have spent all my elixir into the wizard. I should have done dual lane pressure. That was a mess up. That is a way tougher matchup, though. And it won't happen that often. If you do play against someone good that does that, dual lane pressure it. I should have won that. That was my bad. I defended it at the start. I messed up afterwards. That's bad. Anyway, I should have won that game. As you guys saw, our defense at the start was pretty good. So it be that way. Just don't go same lane. Like every time I go same lane, I just lose. It's such a bad idea to do that. Should never go same lane as people like that. Like I have to go. Like why'd I go goblin barrel and that into the same lane? That was just such a bad decision, you know. All right, I'm glad that we get to play this here. I'm glad that we get to play this here. Because now we can do this. I want a low skill deck that requires 0 brain cells. I mean, this deck is pretty good and easy too. I mean, ultimately, you just don't want to go same lane as the opponent. And I boned myself in the last game, bro. Like, we're not going to have any more problems. Don't you worry, brother. Don't you worry. You can also take out Skeleton Barrel and put in Rocket. And that works. You just need Goblin Barrel in the deck. I honestly think I would probably... Like, if I was really struggling in this, I'd probably put in Rocket. But yeah, guys, we're just going to go opposite lane as much as we can. And we'll be chill. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, I should have warmed up the wizard too. Oops. I'm leaking elixir like crazy. Not like it matters. We're chill. Electro Dragon's gone. The Executioner is hilarious. I guess there are a lot of people playing bait decks. Alright. Well, what wizard is the worm one? Actually don't know. I forgot. To lie. Probably the one that's not in the arena. It's fine. Throw goblin barrels at him. He has to build up a huge push on the right side, and I think we're good. I really wish I had Rocket. Yeah, I'm gonna put Rocket in instead of the... So I finally built the optimal version of the deck. No skeleton barrel as well. We want Rocket. It's just easier that way. You don't necessarily need Rocket, but like, it is nice to have for sure. Like, this defense is pretty good, and that's what I expected to work. But like, ultimately, most people don't really know how to do that. Like, most people don't know how to cycle 2 wizards really quickly and like make that defense happen. It's way harder than it looks. So I think I'd probably put Rocket in. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. It's up to you guys. The Goblin Barrel is like very, very necessary. The Skeleton Barrel isn't. I like this deck a lot. I can't believe I fumbled the last game, guys. I'm sorry about that. My B. Usually we win this 10-0. This is like the first time in a long time that I've ever lost a challenge and like looked at it and been like, wow, that sucked. I should have won this without losing a single game. What's your thought process in making the decks? I explained it in the intro. I don't want to go over it again because I don't want to feel like a tape recorder. I know people don't necessarily like that as much if I repeat myself 10 times. But yeah, if you go to the very start, I explain like the premise of it. Just TLDR is I picked bait cards because they don't need to get warmed up as often. They just die or reach the tower. So if you're picking cards that die or reach the tower and you don't have to waste the 1 elixir on the heal spell or the fire spell, then you're going to get more value than the opponent. You're going to be more cost effective. Also, if we have Hero Ice Golem, we don't really need a building, so it's way better for us here. Like, I don't have to use the building at all, so I'm going to just get good trades. I'm going to go for a Skelly Barrel here. I can also go for a Goblin Barrel on the left side. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I mean, I definitely win this game. So, take this up. Dark on other side. It'll hit. That hits the wizard too. Oh, that was a really good log on his end. That's unfortunate. Well played on his end. That was sick. But very, 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 very well played. So, I'm going to probably do this. Get away with an Ice Spirit and a Goblin Barrel. Probably on the right side with the Wizard if I want to. Or with the Ice Golem, actually. I have 4 the Ice Golem ability. Nah, I'm too poor. We're too poor. We did force the Fireball, though, so there's that. Yeah, I do like the Skeleton Barrel because it allows me to just throw more stuff at the opponent. Obviously, I think the Rocket is safer if you're uncomfortable cycling 2 Wizards and spamming the abilities. Our Dark Goblin will win that interaction, too. Kind of funny. He just uses logs, so we're chill here. He loses that, and then we go Goblin Barrel again. Yeah, this deck is so good. Deck is so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Very nice. Kind of funny how, like, one card can drastically change how the deck operates. Oh, wow, we were right about to kill him, and then we didn't get it. No, I wasted it. I mean, we get a little bit of heal from the warmth, by the way. It's, like, not much, but it is something. Not much, but it's honest work. All right, you can't go for anything here. You can't log this Dark Goblin as much as you want to. Goblin Gang survives, too. Let's go warmth here. Keep our Dark Goblin a little bit healthier. Rarely do we do it, but I think there are situations where you want to warm up your big cards. We go Ice Golem as a nice way to knock back his Hog Rider and stop it from killing me. Frozen, so he gets 0 damage. As you guys can see, it's like really nice to have a Ice Golem hero. It doesn't force you to run a building. Like this guy's running Cannon. I think that's a mistake. I'll see why you would ever want to run Cannon. I could see you like Rocket or something to finish off games, but Cannon, not so much. Did he get a shot? Well played, I guess. Threw down a Goblin Barrel here. He has to go log again. I don't know if he's back to it, honestly. The warmth does allow you to cycle really quickly, though. That. Yeah, he's cooked. Skeleton Barrel here again. Dark Goblin's gonna hit the tower. And go Goblin Barrel here. He has to cannon and log. The Dark Goblin should hit the tower. Nice, GG. That's wraps. That's wraps. Also, if you guys are unaware, you could use the Warmth spell as a 1 elixir cycle card so you can get back to Goblin Barrels faster. Kind of a cheesy thing to do, but it works. GG's. GG's. I do think this challenge is really, really easy if you've practiced it. I think if it's not practiced, you might lose the challenge. I actually fumbled the bag and lost way more games than I typically would. I can't believe I lost 3 games, guys. My bad. Anyway, my fault for sure. I think all but one in the game. Well, I guess the one game I lost, the Goblin Barrel game, was my fault because I built the deck incorrectly. I'm just glad we found the best deck at the end, you know? Makes me happy. Alright, we'll chuck a Goblin Barrel here. I think the Goblin Gang is going to be able to kill most of the Valk, because the Valk should just, like, freeze itself. I wonder if this Ice Spirit Dark Goblin is going to hit his tower for a ton of damage. It does. That's great. Ice Golem's so good at kiting units and delaying them, too. Oh, wow. Right when I said that, I missed the Valkyrie. It's funny. Alright, we'll let the Valkyrie hit our tower, and then we'll go Goblin Gang when it freezes. If he warps that, I'm going to be so sad. I think there's just too much stuff going on that he's not able to. There's a lot going on in the arena, my guy. Alright, we're going to hopefully Ice Spear on everything and then have the Ice Spear help. Very nice. With the ability here, throw a Goblin Barrel, and then just go for a Goblin Gang afterward, and then maybe we're going to be fine. Because even if you do that, like, you're spending a lot, and you're going to eat a ton from Goblin Gang. You just don't have Elixir for that. You can't Lightning and then get away with that, bro. It's not the move. Not the maneuver. Oh, this is huge. I mean, my wizard wins that interaction. He probably wants to lightning it. He can't. He's going to have to barbarrel. Doesn't extend far enough to hurt us. He used wizard, so I can do this. Go ice golem and then probably click the one dark goblin. And then click the ability, so then we freeze all this stuff. And we dark goblin again. If that freeze doesn't kill the wall breakers, I'm just going to be shook. How the hell did that happen? Yeah, for sure that would work. I guess it is what it is, but kind of lame. Suspicious bush isn't bad. Oh, dude, come on. He lightning on me anyway. All right, whatever. Whatever, brother, man. Whatever. The lightning isn't mad annoying, but it's also just a big spell, so. I would just win with that, though, to be honest. The ice golem does damage. It'd be so funny. Yeah, GG. Nice. He missed one of the goblins. Let's go! So we only lost 3 games, which is pretty bad, but, like, ultimately, we adapted. We overcame. We figured out what we wanted to do and what we didn't want to do. So the deck with Rocket just seems a little bit worse. This matchup I should have won. I actually won it, and then I threw it. I decided to try to 3-crown someone that had Megadite. Like, this is just so sad. Like, hey, I won this game entirely. There's no way to lose this unless you decide to throw the game. So, sucks that I overcommitted into a Megadite and got, you know, got the L. This game, guy had Goblin Barrel, and I realized that Goblin Barrel is way better than Skeleton Barrel in this challenge. If you want to run Skeleton Barrel and Goblin Barrel like me, that's fine, but you, if you're playing the original version of the deck, you want to replace the Skeleton Barrel for Goblin Barrel, because the Goblin Barrel gets immediately on the tower. It just makes a big difference. And then we did realize afterward, when someone cycles like multiple golems, we're still able to defend pretty cost effectively with wizards. So you guys can look at this push again and see like, oh, Jake, you need Rocket. I don't think we need Rocket the more I think about it. This push here, look at what he has, guys. Executioner, double golem, hero ice golem, battle healer, electro dragon, and we have 2 wizards and we just use the ability. We used the ability from the hero ice golem and we took no damage. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how the hero wizard is that good? So hero wizard, when you stack up multiple of them, especially into someone that's got a golem deck or a beatdown deck, so good. Make sure to space them out, though, in case the guy's got Rocket or something. Yeah, just be careful of that. But anyway, yeah, I think this is definitely the best deck that I would be playing in the challenge. Let me know how it goes for you guys. Would really, really recommend the version with Skeleton Barrel and Goblin Barrel, or the one with Rocket. I personally F with the one with Skeleton Barrel and Goblin Barrel the most. But also, if you guys want to check out some Clash Royale content, I'll have a Furnace video where I literally spam Furnace Evolution as much as possible. It just got a buff. It is one of the best cards in the game right now. It's probably the best evolution that they just, you know, buffed in the game. So that's one of the cards that I love. The heroes are an entirely different card. I don't really classify them the same as evolutions in regular cards. I think that the best hero right now is going to be like Hero Ice Golem. And then the best evolution is probably Evo Furnace. And then the best card in the game that's like just a regular card, I would say, is 3 Musketeers. Like, they're just so unfair. So if you guys were wondering what my tier list is for regular cards, that's heroes and evolutions. That's what it would be. But yeah, if you want to see why Furnace is so damn good right now, check out the pinned comment. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And thanks again for all the support, the love, and just the good vibes, because, you know, I didn't play my best today. I just want to have fun, and it was great. I love you guys. Appreciate you. Also, Anik, thank you for the $20. Silent reminder. Been binge watching old streams. Cheers. I'll catch you later, bro. But yeah, I'll be better later, and hopefully I can, you know, stream for longer periods of time. Also, Steven, thanks for becoming a member for 10 months. I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your weekend, and good luck in the challenge, everyone. Check out the pinned comment for that video.